Hello guys, how you doing today? I'm going to be doing another Amazon Fire 7 tutorial. Last time I did this, it took us 2 hours to figure out what exactly, how to exactly unlock it, but now that I have it figured out, I thought I'd do another quicker tutorial. It should take about 20 to 30 minutes. This is an Amazon Fire 7. It is a 7-inch tablet that is available for, or was available over this past week for $33. It's a quad-core 1.3 gigahertz processor. It has a gig RAM and 8 gigs storage. It's expandable to 128 gigabytes plus the 8 gigabytes. You can watch Twitch, Facebook, Netflix. Do a bunch of cool stuff on this thing. It's definitely worth it. So let's get into it. A bunch of my family is getting these for Christmas. So if your family, don't watch this. Alright, in the package, we get the tablet. You get a charger, USB charger. It's 5 volt 1 amp, I believe. Yep. And you get a small little, it's micro USB cable. We won't be using that stuff right now. The tablet is available in black, blue, tangerine, and pink. This is the pink model. What's up, Zether? So yeah, it's Amazon branded. Has a speaker in the back, and then it has this is the micro SD port, power, charging port, volume, and a headphone jack. So let's power it on. Okay, Lucky Pop. Zether, is my audio cutting out for you? First time you start this up, it will take a little bit. You select your language, font size. You can put your Wi-Fi in now, but we're not going to put that in because we don't want it to auto-update. So the difference between this and a normal Android tablet is you're locked with the Fire OS. The Fire OS is a modification of the Android OS. I believe it's Android 5 Lollipop. And to purchase anything, you have to use the Amazon store. Is this a bad thing? Not really. This launcher that they have and the integration works really well. So you can see home, books, video, games, shop. And if I were to add Wi-Fi, it would actually pull up a lot of images for each one of these things. But what we want to do is be able to root the device and just put a normal version of Android 5 on there. I'll show you just quickly what the normal, once we have it rooted, we can put whatever launcher we want, and we can install APKs from unsigned sources. And we can also install the Google Play Store, and we'll remove the locks, I mean the ads that are on the lock screen. Yeah, see, like we can install like stuff that isn't available necessarily in the Amazon storefront. I'm not sure if this isn't necessarily available, but just an example. This little thing runs Darius Burst. The screen looks better in person than it does on the capture. So yeah, on the well, it's not showing the ads on the lock screen because I don't have it on the Wi-Fi. But normally there'd be ads on the screen. So let's get started. There's a paste bin in the top description, and that has all my notes as well as the files that are available. Antoine, that's amazing news. Yeah, Darius on the toilet, man. Okay, so first thing we want to do is we want to go into settings, and we want to check our version. The versions that are available to hack is 5.1.1 and 5.3.1. So we're going to go into the device options. We're going to go to system update and just make sure that we're okay. So we're running 5.3.1, which means we don't have to upgrade it to 5.3.1. With these different Fire tablets that I've been getting, they've had different OSs. I've had one shipped with 5.3.2, 5.1.2, and 5.1.1. Again, you need 5.3.1 or 5.1.1 to use this super tool that we'll be using. So since this is 5.3.1, we will not have to sideload the software on there. But I'm going to show you how to do it just in case. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect it to via USB. And you're going to want to see a pop-up that says that the fire was detected. If the fire was not detected, you need to install the drivers for the ADB, which is Android device, some kind of Android device protocol, so that you can transfer files via USB to the Android. Let's see. Right. For some reason it's not capturing my desktop, my other desktop. Let me try doing that again. Okay, whatever. We'll just have to do it over here. Okay, so sorry, we'll start over again. Streamception. Okay, so basically you want to check what version software on this tablet that is running. Before you connect to the internet, it is running 5.3.1. You need 5.3.1 or 5.1.1 to be able to do this upgrade. If your device is not running that, you can sideload it using an ADB protocol. So what we want to do, and the way that we enable that, is we go into the set device options and we tap the serial number until we get the developer options. In here, we want to enable ADB. So what that does is that allows the computer to see the device via USB and transfer files. So if we weren't running 5.3.1, we would be using this ADB program. We might as well just go ahead and load it in there for you, or just to show you. So we'll be using rootjunkie.sdl's supertool. It's in the paste bin, but that's the link to it directly. In this is this file folder structure. So we have apps, we have files. There's the ADB that we need, as well as fastboot. I've downloaded the 5.3.1 iOS bin file. You can get that directly from Amazon, or you can get it from the Root Junkies website. We also have, if you're running before Windows 10, Windows 10 should automatically recognize the Fire device, but if you don't, you can actually install, if you're running an AMD, you would go here for the drivers. You would find the device in Device Manager, right click on the Fire itself, and then add the drivers under the AMD, or add them if you're running an 86X base processor, or x86, you would add the files from here. So first thing you do is you unplug this device. Once you've enabled ADB, you unplug the device and you power it down. You hold volume down, which is in the top left, and you hit power, and you hold that until the device turns on to get it into debug mode. Okay, transmit. I must have misunderstood that. AMD 64 is for Intel as well. It's for the 64-bit processors. i386 is for the 32-bit. Okay. So when you're here, you want to go to Apply Update from ADB. So you can use the volume up and down to move that. You do Apply Update, hit the power button, and that will go into this mode. We're going to connect the USB again. Okay. So we go to the package, the super tools. We go under Files. ADB is here. You're going to hold down Shift, right click into this folder and go to Open Command Window here. Here we type in ADB, sideload, and then you drag the ISO bin into the command prompt window. That way you have it correct. And you make it sure you hit enter. So this will take a few minutes. You want to make sure that the USB is not disturbed or unplugged. You can break your device doing this. Yeah, Zether, that's actually a new trick for me as well, as I was learning how to do this. So last time I tried to do this, I didn't understand how KingRoot, the program that we're going to use to root the device, how exactly it worked. Now I understand, so we should be a lot more successful. Turn up these sweet jams as this is loading. This is the album we're listening to, if anybody's wondering. Gotta love that J-Funk. I don't think I've heard T-Square. Feel free to post a link. Yeah, Cassiopeia is amazing. I like the Mint Jams album. So as it's doing this, I guess we can look at the other tablet that's already done. I can show you how quickly stuff loads. It has a very responsive touchscreen. This is the 5th generation of this 7. Dude, Mint Potion doesn't get enough coverage. Mint Potion is Jake Kaufman and his studio. Like it looks like they're doing something with Shovel Knight soundtrack right now. I'm trying to figure out how to use this new cave game. Well, the gothic girl cave game that they've been pushing for the last year. It's like an RPG type thing, and it keeps on wanting to download like new stats and stuff, and it's like huge files. But it has like shmup elements, and then it has like RPG elements. Yeah. Trying to think what else is cool on here. Pen out is always a lot of fun. Okay, the device is done, so we'll go back to that. Okay, so it says install from ADB is complete. We want to just reboot the system. So I'm gonna play some arcade games after this. It's gonna be on the cabinet. I was thinking 19XX and the Great Mahu Dakusen. I don't really know those games that well, so it'd be a learning experience. I kind of feel like just playing Mushiyama-sama original, but I might not be good because it's a little bit later in the day and I need a sharp brain for that. So we're going to check always allow USB debugging. So that's still enabled, but we just still want to double check. So this is a fresh 5.3.1. We only did this to show off how to sideload the OS. But if it has 5.1.1 or 5.3.1, you do not need to do the sideload that we just did. So we're going to go into here and check. That is 5.3.1. And we want to check ADB is still enabled, which it is. Okay. So from here, we open the super tool, the main super tool, which is right here, Amazon Fire 5th Gen. So there's some things that require root, so we have to get root first. We do that by going to option 7. Change stock, option 6, sorry. Root your Amazon Fire. Type in 6 and hit enter. We're running 5.3.1, which is listed in option 3. Thank you, SRK, for the host. We are rooting a Amazon Fire tablet, which is a tablet that was available for $33 this past week. Okay, so make sure USB debugging is enabled, and the script will install KingRoot to get access. Once you get KingRoot, you want to install supersu and then replace it with and delete the KingRoot. So we should be good to go. Alright, so KingRoot has been transferred. It's going to ask for our Wi-Fi. The weather report. You could get it by pulling down. I'm in Florida, so it's warm. People are putting up Christmas tree lights and drinking eggnog. And it's like 80 degrees out. Alright, so I'm just gonna put in my Wi-Fi. Thank you for the follow. My password is SauceVader. So I just put in the Wi-Fi and went back to KingRoot. Tried root. So KingRoot takes a few times to be able to get root. It will reset and reboot up to 5 times, if not more. I found the average attempts that it takes to get root is about 3 times. Oh yeah, a little bit jazzy. This is the band we're listening to, some 80s Japanese funk. So we need to get it to at least 95 or 100%. This KingRoot will let us know when we have root accessed. So if you guys are coming from SRK, I do play arcade games. I will be playing from a candy cab after this. I haven't decided on the game yet, but I have a game list underneath my stream. So if you see something down there, preferably Vert, I will be. I might take a request or two. I was thinking about just Mushi and Masama. Bat Rider would probably kick my ass today. Okay, so the device is rebooting. Relaunch KingRoot. Sometimes with KingRoot, it will say that the wire is not connected, but it is. I don't know why that is. I'm glad you like it, man. I think Omega Fighter's here. I don't like that game though. It's like easy peasy until like the end of stage 2, and then it's either the end of stage 2 or the beginning of stage 3 where you start getting all backwards firing bullets. What the fuck? At least that's the one I'm thinking of. Pinball Lounge, nice. Midnight Madness is a lot of fun. Thanks for the follow, Omega Boost. I'm playing this because some guy or a Facebook friend posted that he likes Vaporwave, but he's sick of the Vaporwave scene. I'm like, just listen to old Japanese funk. It's like, it's where Vaporwave came from, basically, in my opinion. I mean, there's no like documentation or anything, but the aesthetics, the music, the chill factor. So I've been listening to some funk today. Dude, pinout's so good. It's like an endless runner, but with pinball. The music's really, really good too. Oh look, we're rooted. That's nice. Okay, so now that we're rooted, we can check root authorization right here. If we allow ADB just to be enabled right here, we won't get prompted to enable ADB or allow ADB. Okay, so now that we have root, we want to go back to the supertool right here and just hit any key to install supersu. Now I've had it say that it fails the installation of supersu, but if it shows up on the desktop of the Android, it was correct. See, it says like delete failed. I think what it's trying to do is actually delete KingRoot. So supersu binary needs to be updated. Hit continue. We want to choose, you have two options here. So we can do normal or TWPP. You want to do normal? Or TWRP, actually. And it would ask, it says there's other super user apps. It's detecting that KingRoot's still installed. So it's asking if you want to remove it. You can manually remove KingRoot, or you can have supersu do it. So it's fine for supersu to do it. Okay, it's asking for a reboot. Okay, we're gonna go back to the super tool. Any button to continue. It reboots the device. It says if you get an optimizing screen, it'll take some time. Okay, so now that the device is rooted and we have supersu installed, we can do some of the things that required root. First thing we'll do is option 3, block over-the-air updates from Amazon. They can actually take control back over the device, so we want to do that. We're running 531, so that's option 2. If we didn't have ADB, it says just to enable it, but it is enabled. Okay, over the air is now blocked. Next thing we want to do is remove the lock screen ads, option 8. Since we allowed 15 minutes for supersu to have ADB access, we don't have to hit the grant button. So devices are, the ads are removed. It will reboot again. I'm gonna restart the tool. I think I hit it too quickly there. You want to make sure that the list of devices shows up attached here. So let's just wait till the device launches. Okay. There we go. See, it recognizes the device. Okay, and from here, all we have left is to change the launcher. Well, that's a shift of music. I'll take it. Okay, so from here we hit buttons or number 7 to change to the Nova launcher. Option 1 is to replace Amazon Fire Launcher with Nova. Oh, we want to, before we do that actually, we want to do the Google Play Store, I forgot. Which is option 2. It says this will take some while, so this might take a few minutes. So we can see the Google Play Store right here. Alright, and now let's just change the launcher. Thank God for this guy's tool, otherwise we'd be doing all kinds of root commands and moving around files using an SD card or ADB. Alright, stock Amazon launcher has been backed up, and the Nova launcher is installed. Alright, so now we have a default Android. Let's see what version we're running. I think it blocks system update, so you can't see the version there. But it's should be Android 5.3.1. You want to install uninstall this app. You won't. It's something KingRoot adds, and it basically it's not something that's needed. All right. So from here, you sign into the Amazon storefront, and you can sign into the Google storefront, and then you can purchase apps. You can also run APKs. You can download APKs and install them yourself. I will caution you to do that from a computer with AdBlock. The APK sites are rather viral, and they try to install malware if you browse from the tablet, and if you browse from the computer, it tries to tell you, you know, a few of them had pop-ups where it says your computer's been hacked, call this number. So be careful downloading APKs. But you can actually load APKs directly into the device. Either transfer from ADB or use the SD card, and then you can just to be able to run the ADK, sorry, you go into the settings and you have to, where is it? Somewhere in here you have to say run unlicensed code. Here. Apply from unknown sources. Apps from unknown sources. So you have to enable that. I would keep that unenabled unless you're installing something. Turn it on, and then when you're done installing something, turn it off. And that's the way you can get like Japanese, you know, stuff that isn't available through the Amazon or the Google Play Store. And that's it. Alright, I am going to go set up the arcade, and I think we'll do some CPS2 vert games. So we have 19XX, and we have Great Mahu Dakusen. I'm not sure which one I want to run. If I want to run Daimahu, or if I want to run the Great Makusen. I assume the US version because it's probably easier. Oh wait, that's the game that's the difference between 2 buttons and 6 buttons, isn't it? Alright, well, either way, I'll be starting that up in a minute. So, thanks for watching, and I'll stay live, and then I'll just take over the stream from the other laptop. What game is it that I'm thinking of, Cathode?